So hi guys, welcome back to a new tournament which started yesterday. It is the International League T20 2025-26 because this tournament is actually supposed to happen in the starting of next year, but it has been preponed because this tournament shouldn't clash with the T20 World Cup. The men's T20 World Cup will be happening on February next year. So that is why they have preponed this tournament. They are starting it in December 2025 itself, and it will end on January. So yeah, it's going to be an interesting tournament. Today's match is between the Sharjah Warriors and the Abu Dhabi Knight Riders. Sharjah Warriors have won the toss and elected to bowl first. As always, teams winning the toss these days, irrespective of whatever format it is, whether it's T20 or One Day International or Test cricket, they always win the toss and bowl first, and that is what Sharjah Warriors have also done. And out come the umpires. It's going to be a cracker of a match. It's a major tournament, this ILT20. Dubai Capitals are the defending champions. They unfortunately lost their first match yesterday. And today is match number 2 of the ILT20 2025-26. Abu Dhabi Knight Riders, they are the KKR owned team. Andre Russell has recently retired from the IPL. He's going to be in action today for the Abu Dhabi Knight Riders. Look at the head-to-head in the last 10 matches. It's 3-3. It's equal between these two teams. Sharjah Warriors obviously have strengthened their team this year in the auction. So I think Sharjah Warriors will be looking to perform well in this season. Both teams are yet to play a match. They are playing their first matches today. The outcome, the Sharjah Warriors, they are going to bowl first. The openers of the Abu Dhabi Knight Riders are ready. For now, only one match has happened. Desert Vipers have defeated the Dubai Capitals yesterday. So they are on the board and they are at the top of the table. Obviously, still early days in the tournament, so the points table will keep on changing after every match. The captain of Sharjah Warriors obviously is Tim Saudi. And an Indian player is in action for the Sharjah Warriors today. It's Dinesh Karthik. He is playing for the Sharjah Warriors. So we should have a cracker of a game today. Alex Hales is opening the batting for the Abu Dhabi Knight Riders. And Alex Hales is opening the batting along with Michael Pepper. And I think this looks like a good opening pair for me. Tim Saudi has the new ball in his hand. He will be bowling the first over for the Sharjah Warriors. So it looks like Michael Pepper is going to be taking strike. Saudi has the new ball in his hand. So we're about to start in another 10 seconds. Michael Pepper will be taking strike. And all in readiness now. Let's play. Tim Saudi bowling the first ball of this match to Michael Pepper. Oh, short and wide. Michael Pepper goes for the cut shot and doesn't make connection. A dot ball to start from Tim Saudi. Little bit of shape there from Tim Saudi away from the right-hander. The second ball of the over. Oh, that's cut away. It's past the slips, past the third man, and that's the first boundary of the innings. Width offered by Tim Southee, and Michael Pepper guides it past the third man region. And what a way to get off the mark. So third ball of the over coming up. Oh, goes for the scoop shot. It's in the air and it's one bounce. Rolling away into the boundary as well. So back-to-back boundaries from Michael Pepper. Previous one was guided past third man. This one scooped towards deep fine leg. And back-to-back boundaries for Michael Pepper. This time it's a full delivery and driven again, but this time towards deep extra covers, and Michael Pepper picks up another single. So good start here from the Abu Dhabi Knight Riders. 2 boundaries in the first over, now a single. Gives the strike to Alex Hales. So fifth ball of the over coming up. Alex Hales on strike. Oh, that's edged again, past the slips again, and another boundary. Second boundary through that region, going past the slip fielder. And Alex Hales also gets off the mark with a boundary. So 13 runs from this first over already for the Abu Dhabi Knight Riders. Some start this last ball of the over coming up. That's defended again, but this time straight to third man. Junaid Siddique does well. So another dot ball to finish the over. 13 runs came from that over, and Abu Dhabi Knight Riders are 13 without loss after 1 over. So two good teams playing against each other today. Saurabh Netravalkar is the new bowler into the attack now for the Sharjah Warriors. A left arm pacer from UAE. Michael Pepper is on strike. So Netravalkar coming over the wicket to Pepper. That's edged. Oh, past the third man. He gets a hand on it. And Pepper picks up another single, I think, to start the over. Yes, single to start the over. So Alex Hales is back on strike. Dinesh Karthik doing the wicket keeping for the Sharjah Warriors. What a sight. He played in the SA20 also last year, and now he's playing in the ILT20 this year. True legend of the game. The second ball of the over coming up. Oh, swinging back in, appeal for LBW, but sliding down leg. Another dot ball. from Netravalkar. This time on a good length, defended again towards point. Another dot ball. Good bowling here from Netravalkar. Tight lines and lengths. Just one run from this over so far. So after an expensive first over, Sharjah Warriors looking to pull things back. This time Hales comes down the wicket, tries it. Oh, good fielding at third man. And Hales picks up another single. Really good fielding there at third man with Junaid Siddique. So Pepper is back on strike. Two more deliveries left in this over. That's back of the length, flicked away again by Michael Pepper towards mid-wicket and picks up another single. So this is a good over actually from Netravalkar. Just 3 runs coming from this over. Really a quality left-arm pacer, no doubt about that. The last ball of the over. That's punched away by Hales, straight to covers. Oh, a chance of run out was there at the non-striker's end, but misses the stumps. So another dot ball to finish the over. Excellent over from Saurabh Netravalkar. Just 3 runs came from that over, and the Abu Dhabi Knight Riders are 16 without loss after 2 overs. So bowling change here. Dwayne Pretorius is the new bowler into the attack. Starts with a wide down the leg side. Wide signalled by the umpire, so has to reload that one again. Dwayne Pretorius, everyone will be knowing, he has been a hero for the Guyana Amazon Warriors in the CPL. Unfortunately, couldn't make a big mark when he played for South Africa or any of the other leagues. But any Guyana Amazon Warriors fan will know about Dwayne Pretorius, how many matches he has finished for them down the order with the bat. Also handy with the ball as well, picks up early wickets, picks up wickets with the new ball as well. So a really good asset, a good all-rounder to have in your team. As we see another dot ball here, so wide followed by a dot ball. So after a good first over, Knight Riders are just slowing down a little bit. Second ball of the over coming up. That's driven again through the covers. Just as I was saying that they are slowing down, Michael Pepper punches it through the covers for 4 and picks up his 3rd boundary in this innings. Beautifully driven through the covers. Comes down the wicket, bowled him. A heave across the line from Michael Pepper. And Dwayne Pretoria strikes. This is exactly what I was talking about. A very big asset with the new ball when he bowls. And a big asset down the order when he bats. He strikes early, provides the breakthrough for the Sharjah Warriors. And Michael Pepper is walking back. Was looking to come down the wicket. A big heave hole. Maybe was looking for the maximum there. And loses his leg stump in the process. And Sharjah Warriors break the opening partnership. Michael Pepper is gone after scoring 15 runs from 9 balls. And the Abu Dhabi Knight Riders rocked early, 21 for 1 after 2.3 overs. So the opening partnership has been broken. Dwayne Pretoria striking in his first over. That is exactly what he can do actually. So Alishan Sharafu is the new batter to the crease for the Abu Dhabi Knight Riders. UAE opening batter. That was a fantastic delivery. Michael Pepper was looking to accelerate. This is exactly what the batters try to do inside the power play. Oh, Sharafu also comes down the wicket inside edge, almost back onto his stumps. You have to be careful at this stage, don't want to lose another wicket. So again another dot ball from Pretorius. One more delivery left in this over. Alishan Sharafu is an aggressive player, but at the same time, chances of him getting out is also so much when he plays aggressively. Last ball of the over. Comes down the wicket, drives it down the ground. Back to the bowler. Another dot ball to finish the over. Excellent over again from Dwayne Pretorius. 5 runs came from that over, including the wicket of Michael Pepper. And Abu Dhabi Knight Riders are 21 for 1 after 3 overs. So Abu Dhabi Knight Riders got off to a good start, but then now Sharjah Warriors have provided the breakthrough. It's going to be an interesting battle this. Alishan Sharafu, new batter to the crease, will take his time to settle in. Saurabh Netravalkar now is into his second over, continuing into his second over, bowled a good first over. Alex Hales is on strike. And Hales drives down the ground to mid-off and picks up another single. So gets Alishan Sharafu back on strike. Second ball of the over. A shot is pulled away by Sharafu towards deep square leg, and Alishan Sharafu gets off the mark with a single. There's a question for all of you. Who led the Knight Riders in the first DPI World IL T20 Season 3 match? Anyone can answer in the chat box. Netravalkar now bowling the third ball of the over, and it's punched away by Hales towards point and picks up another single. Lishan Sharafu is back on strike. Comes down the wicket, Sharafu, and it gets it over third man, and that'll run away for 4. It's flown over the short third man fielder, and Alishan Sharafu picks up his first boundary. So 2 more deliveries left in this over. Sharafu starting to play some shots. That's flicked away. It's down towards deep mid-wicket. It's in the gap. Might race away for 4, you know. Fielder coming after it. No, good stop. That's a really good stop. And they'll come back for 3 actually. That's good running between the wickets. 3 runs completed. So 10 runs have come from this over. Still 1 ball left. Last ball of the over. Oh, goes for the cut. Not able to make connection. Another dot ball to finish the over. 10 runs came from that over. And Abu Dhabi Knight Riders are 31 for 1 after 4 overs. So Tim Southee now is back into the attack. And Sharafu comes down the wicket, smashes it through the offside, but deep extra covers, comes around. And Alishan Sharafu picks up another single to start the over. Alex Hales is back on strike. Oh, Hale swings and misses. That's a good delivery from Southee. Another dot ball. Third ball of the over. And Hales goes big. That's massive. That's massive. That's out of the ground. It was in the slot from Tim Southee. And Hales picked the slow ball really well. Deposits it over deep mid-wicket. The first 6 of the innings comes on the bat of Alex Hales. Hales goes again. It's over the top of the offside this time, and that's all the way as well. What a shot that is. Over extra covers from Alex Hales. And back-to-back sixes. Pressure on Tim Southee. Well, Tim Southee bowling it in the slot and getting dispatched. He needs to change his length a little bit, mix up his length. Can't keep on bowling it in the slot. Easy pickings for Hales. Fifth ball of the over coming up. Oh, goes for it again, but in inside edge this time. Towards deep mid-wicket. And Alex Hales picks up another single. Alishan Sharafu is back on strike. The last ball of the over coming up. It's on the pads, flicked away by Sharafu. Will pick up another single to finish the over. 15 runs came from that over, and the Abu Dhabi Knight Riders are 46 for 1 after 5 overs. So Dwayne Pretorius now continuing into his second over. Hales picks up a couple of runs to start the over. A little lag in streaming there. First ball. Second ball of the over coming up. And Sharafu comes down the wicket, defends it back to the bowler. Another dot ball. So Alishan Sharafu is on strike. That's a wide down the leg side, I think. Dinesh Karthik half appealing for that. It's given as a wide by the umpire. So Dwayne Pretorius has to reload that one again. That's on the pads, flicked away, past fine leg, 4 more. Staying in line there, Dwayne Pretorius. Beautifully tucked away by Alishan Sharafu. Picks up his second boundary in this innings. And this time Sharafu gives himself room, cuts it away, but straight to covers. Straight to covers, and another dot ball from Dwayne Pretorius. Two more deliveries left in this over. 50 comes up as well for the Abu Dhabi Knight Riders with that boundary from Alishan Sharafu. That's a wide down the leg side again. Has to reload again. Dwayne Pretorius looking for that slower short ball, but erring in line again. 8 runs have come from this over. Still 2 balls left. Comes down the wicket. Sharafu hits it straight back down the ground. It might have gone all the way. Is it? No. 1 bounce into the boundary for 4 towards long on. So Sharafu now on the attack, coming down the wicket, advancing to Pretorius and making good connection. Picks up a second boundary in this over. Last ball of the over. And a slow ball. It comes down the wicket, swings and misses. Another dot ball to finish the over. So 12 runs came from that over. And the power play has been completed. Abu Dhabi Knight Riders are 58 for 1 after 6 overs. So 6 overs done, 58 for 1, a good power play for the Knight Riders. They have lost 1 wicket though. Junaid Siddique is the new bowler into the attack, and that's driven again by Hales down the ground to mid-off. Again a dot ball to start the over. The second ball of the over coming up from Junaid Siddique. Hales goes big, and that's massive again. Ground's too small for those kind of shots. It's gone way back, almost went onto the roof. Just missed the roof there. A third 6 in this innings for Alex Hales. Once again in the slot, and Alex Hales picks up the length beautifully. So this is a fantastic start actually from Abu Dhabi Knight Riders, and I think they're going to change the ball. They've lost the ball there. A colossal hit from Alex Hales, going way back into the stands, almost over the roof actually. I think it just missed the roof, but still they're going to change the ball. Or I don't know, maybe it's gone over the roof actually. That is a huge hit. Third ball of the over coming up. Hales goes again, offside. Oh, lands short of deep point. And Alex Hales picks up another single. What a partnership this is turning out to be. Partnership of 44 from 24 balls. Fourth ball of the over. Sharafu drives through the offside. Towards deep extra covers. Pushing for 2 here, and that's good running. Really good running between the wickets. Another couple of runs for Alishan Sharafu. keeps the strike as well. Are they going to go upstairs for that? I want to check a run out here probably. I think Sharafu made it back. There's no run out there. It's some mistake here. 2 more deliveries left in this over. Some mistake in the scorecard. It will get sorted. 9 runs have come from this over. Still 2 balls left. He's made it back comfortably. They have gone upstairs for the run out. That's full, driven through the offside by Sharafu towards deep extra covers and picks up another single. Nowadays, even the slightest of doubts, the umpires want to go upstairs to check the run out, even after the batter has made it back comfortably. And the previous ball was an instance of that. Anyways, 1 more delivery left in this over. Alex Hales is back on strike. The last ball of the over. That was bowled him. No, it's gone through. It's gone through everyone. Maybe it hit the stumps. The bails didn't fall off. And it's gone through the keeper for 4. How lucky can that be? Well, I thought I saw it hitting the stumps. It will be 4 byes, I think. It's given us runs, probably. So a boundary to finish the over. 50 partnership comes up between these 2 batters and Abu Dhabi Knight Riders. 14 runs came from that over from Junaid Siddique, and Abu Dhabi Knight Riders are 72 for 1 after 7 overs. So Abu Dhabi Knight Riders 72 for 1 after 7 overs, and it's also the time for the strategic timeout. So we come to the end of the strategic timeout, and Adil Rashid is the new bowler into the attack. Straight away, Sharafu drives it away towards Deep extra covers and picks up another single to start the over. So Alex Hales is back on strike. Tossed up, Hales drives it down the ground towards long off and picks up another single. It's on the pads. Sharafu flicks it away towards short fine leg and picks up another single. So 3 singles in this over from Adil Rashid. Alex Hales is back on strike. Alex Hales and Adil Rashid will be knowing each other, fellow countrymen. England players. Has bowled him. What a delivery. What a delivery from Alex Hales. It kept its line. A quicker delivery, skidded on. And it's castled Alex Hales, and the battle of the England players has been won by Adil Rashid here. Alex Hales has to go, and second wicket goes down for the Abu Dhabi Knight Riders. I think he should have played on the front foot, went on the back foot. The ball skidded on and it's crashed into middle and leg. That is the best of Adil Rashid. He's always so good in these middle overs. Alex Hales is gone after scoring 32 runs from 19 balls, and the Abu Dhabi Knight Riders are 75 for 2 after 7.4 overs. So a new batter to the crease for the Abu Dhabi Knight Riders is the former RCB player Liam Livingstone. He is the new batter to the crease. A very promising player, but has to be consistent with the bat. Unfortunately, he was released by RCB not long ago, but a really capable player, no doubt about that. Again, fellow countrymen, battle of the fellow countrymen, and that's cut away by Livingstone. Gets off the mark with a single. Livingstone has really good numbers in T20s, but his consistency has dipped over the last year or so with the bat. He needs to improve that consistency to start performing. Last ball of the over. It's tossed up and Alishan Sharafu drives it down the ground to long off and picks up another single to finish the over. A good over from Adil Rashid. 5 runs came from that over, including the wicket of Alex Hales, and the Abu Dhabi Knight Riders are 77 for 2 after 8 overs. Abu Dhabi Knight Riders have got off to a good start. Can they push towards around 180, 190 from here? Sikandar Raza is the new bowler into the attack, and that's flicked away by Sharafu towards deep mid wicket and picks up another single. Sikandar Raza was part of the winning team of the Dubai Capitals last season in the ILT20. This season he is playing for the Sharjah Warriors. Liam Livingstone is back on strike. Any RCB fans out here watching this, or even Punjab fans, can watch Liam Livingstone. Second ball of the over. Livingstone drives it straight to covers and another dot ball. Good bowling from Sikandar Raza. Has tossed up and Livingston drives it down the ground to long on and picks up another single. So Alishan Sharafu has hit 3 boundaries so far at a strike rate of 135. Goes big, heaves it leg side, but no timing at all. It goes towards deep mid wicket and Sharafu picks up another single. Oh, that's a seam-up delivery, I think, from Sikandar Raza. And Livingston hits it back to the bowler. Another dot ball. An excellent over here from Sikandar Raza. The last ball of the over coming up. Oh, looking to flick it away. It's going to sit on the pads. He'll sneak in one leg buys to finish the over. The 4 runs came from that over. And the Abu Dhabi Knight Riders are 81 for 2 after 9 overs. So good start here from Sikandar Raza. Just conceding 4 runs in his first over. The Sharjah Warriors looking to win their first title this season. Adil Rashid continuing into the attack. And starts with a good delivery there. Again a dot ball to start the over. Alishan Sharafu. Sorry, they have taken the single actually. DM Livingston has taken the single. Sharafu is on strike. Gives himself room, hits it down the ground. And clears long off. Just clearing long off there. And finally Sharafu picks up a 6. Was tossed up, he gave himself room. Backed himself to clear long off and he did it. And this time he goes again. It's flatter and it's taken it long off. Sharafu looking to go again. It was a little flatter this time. And Sharafu couldn't get the elevation on this occasion. Has found the fielder at long off to perfection. And the 3rd wicket goes down here for Abu Dhabi Knight Riders. And this is what happens actually. Once again, Adil Rashid having the courage to toss it up. And Sharafu hitting it too flat this time. He needed to hit it a little bit more higher. Needed a little bit more elevation to clear the boundary. But he couldn't get it. So Alishan Sharafu is gone after scoring 34 runs from 23 balls. And Abu Dhabi Knight Riders are now 88 for 3 after 9.3 overs. So Sharfain Rutherford is the new batter to the crease for the Abu Dhabi Knight Riders. Adil Rashid against Rutherford will be a matchup. So 3 more deliveries left in this over. Rashid bowling to Rutherford. Ooh, and that's a beauty. Beats the outside edge of Rutherford. And another dot ball. Alishan Sharafu looking to hit back-to-back 6s there, but the second one he hit it too flat. That was the issue there. That's outside the off stump. Rutherford lets it go. And I think he wanted a wide there. Doesn't get it. So another dot ball from Rashid. The last ball of the over. It's a full toss on the pads. Flicked away by Rutherford. Gets off the mark with a single to finish the over. 8 runs came from that over, including the wicket of including the wicket of Alishan Sharafu. And at the halfway mark of this innings, the Abu Dhabi Knight Riders are 89 for 3 after 10 overs. So Sikandar Raza now continuing into the attack, and Rutherford drives it towards covers and picks up another single to start the over. Sikandar Raza bowled a really good first over, conceded only 3 runs. Liam Livingstone on strike. Livingstone goes big down the ground, long on, wide of him. And they are running still. I think that's really good fielding by Tim David there at long on. Running across, he stopped the boundary. We're going to have a look whether he stopped. Yeah, he's done well, I think. He's done really well to stop the boundary. I thought it was going for 4. But Tim David dives across. So a couple of runs for Liam Livingstone. They're having a look at whether that touched the boundary or not. It doesn't look like Tim David has touched the boundary. So I think it will be a couple of runs, in all honesty. He actually got a hand on it and then stopped it. Yeah, third ball of the over. Quicker ball, it's pulled away by Livingstone. Towards deep mid-wicket, it's in the gap. They'll push for 2. Another couple of runs for Liam Livingstone. So 5 runs have come from this over, still 3 balls left. There's good fielding there by Tim David. Direct hit would have been curtains. It is very difficult to get a direct hit from such a long distance, from deep mid-wicket to the stumps. That's short and wide, cut away, straight to covers. Another dot ball from Sikandar Raza. Livingstone still struggling here, 7 runs from 9 balls. He's been struggling in T20 cricket this year. That's flicked away. That should go all the way, I think. That's a clean strike. Clean strike from Livingstone. It's been a long time since we have seen Livingstone hit a clean shot. Clears the boundary. Picks up his first 6 in this innings. 100 comes up for the Abu Dhabi Knight Riders in just 10.5 overs. And a fantastic shot there from Livingstone. Every time the ball gets hit for such a distance, the ball has to be changed. They need a new ball. New balls, please. Such a small ground, actually. You get value for your shots. This match is happening at the Sharjah Cricket Stadium. Short boundaries at that stadium, at that venue. Last ball of the over. Oh, it's too wide, I think. Too wide, isn't it? Livingston is asking for the wide. Yeah, finally given us a wide. So Sikandar Raza has to reload that one again. Last ball of the over. Oh, another wide down the leg side. So another. Again, Raza has to reload that one. So this is an expensive over for Sharjah Warriors. 13 runs have come from this over. Last ball of the over. And Livingston goes again. Has he got enough on it? You bet he has. That's massive again. It's over the roof. It's over the roof this time. With new balls, please. What a way to finish the over. 19 runs came from that over. And Abu Dhabi Knight Riders are 108 for 3 after 11 overs. So now Abu Dhabi Knight Riders are slowly picking up momentum. A big over there, 19 runs coming from that over from Sikandar Raza. Surely they can push towards 190 from here, the Abu Dhabi Knight Riders. So Adil Rashid into the attack. And this time Rutherford goes big. And he goes all the way for 6 over deep mid wicket. So now Rutherford joins the party. Tossed up again. Rutherford went for the slog sweep. Clears the boundary. Another 6 to start the over. And this time it's a quicker delivery, punched away by Rutherford towards deep extra covers and picks up another single. 50 runs have been scored in the last 5 overs, Abu Dhabi Knight Riders. And now Livingston is back on strike. Oh, leading edge down the ground. Almost close to the bowler there. Livingston picks up another single. Quicker ball again, cut away. Oh, good fielding at covers. Really good fielding. Have they taken the single? I don't think so. It's another dot ball from Adil Rashid. Tossed up again. Rutherford drives it towards covers. And another dot ball. The last ball of the over. And Rutherford goes straight down the ground. Oh dear. Misfield, fumble at long off. And it goes into the boundary for 4. That should have been stopped actually. Tim David has made a mess of that. He stopped the ball from going to the fence earlier, a few overs earlier. But now he has let it go through. Another boundary to finish the over. 12 runs came from that over. So 12 runs came from that over, and the Abu Dhabi Knight Riders are 120 for 3 after 12 overs. So Junaid Siddique back into the attack, and that's driven away by Livingston towards deep extra covers and picks up another single. Almost all the bowlers have been taken to the cleaners today, and Tim David making a mess of the last one. Could have been stopped. Extra bounce for him as well. Adil Rashid has a wry smile on his face. The second ball of the over coming up. That's punched away in the gap. 4 more. Beautifully placed by Sharfin Rutherford. He is a quality batter. Just punching it in the gap. And he picks up his second boundary in this innings. Fantastic shot. Well, I think some flies are coming in. That's why he's trying to shoo it away. So, third ball of the over coming up. Junaid Siddique coming around the wicket now. And that's driven again straight to point. Another dot ball. Valuable dot ball from Siddique. Current run rate is 10 runs and over. You can expect that in big tournaments like this. T20 cricket has developed these days. 200 becomes a bare minimum, or even 180, 190. Oh, that's pulled away. That's in a sitting arc, and that's gone miles back. It's on the roof again. Oh my God, it's a hard job for the umpires. They need to keep changing the ball every time the ball goes over the roof. Yeah, that ball has gone way back. It's gone out of the stadium. And another 6 here for Rutherford. And this is another huge over for the Abu Dhabi Knight Riders. So 11 runs have come from this over. They are maintaining that current run rate of 10. And if they go like this, they can get to 200 as well. There's still 7 overs left after this, and what outstanding counter-attacking this is from the Abu Dhabi Knight Riders. Bowlers are bowling it in the slot. They need to have some variations. Batters are so good these days at hitting sixes. They practice it day in and day out. They execute it really well. 5th ball of the over coming up. Full toss, and has driven. Oh, it has gone through. I think it's gone through the point fielder, and Rutherford picks up another single. There was a full toss. Tom Collar-Cadmore, the fielder at point. Was that a catching opportunity? Maybe it was. Oh, he should have got 2 hands to it. Instead, he went with 1 hand. Maybe if he had gone with if he had gone with two hands, he could have taken the catch there. These are some small things that can change a game. And I think Tom Collar Catmull is leaving the field here. Maybe he's hurt his hand there. I just hope that he will be available to bat. Anyways, last ball of the over coming up. Siddique coming around the wicket to Rutherford. In fact, they picked up a couple of runs the previous ball. Last ball of the over. Another full toss driven through the covers. Deep extra covers comes around. Dwayne Pretorius does well. Another single to finish the over. So 14 runs came from that over, and the Abu Dhabi Knight Riders are 134 for 3 after 13 overs. Tom Collar Catmull, hopefully he's alright. He'll get some treatment because he's hurt his hand there. Saurabh Netravalkar now is back into the attack, and someone needs to stop this run flow. A 200 plus is never easy to chase down in T20s. It can be chased down though. Modern day T20 cricket teams back themselves to chase down these scores. Here's Netravalkar, Rutherford on strike. Don't bowl there to Rutherford. That's another massive hit. That's on the roof as well. The batters, I think, have decided that whenever they are going to hit sixes, they are going to only target the roof. Nothing less than the roof. Every ball is going out of the stadium. In fact, it's gone into the cars. Or even the truck is there outside the stadium. It's hit the truck out there. They're showing the truck as well. And again, a 6 to start the over. So the 50 partnership comes up between Sharfin Rutherford and Liam Livingstone. The partnership of 52 from just 22 balls. And another ball has been lost here. They need to change the ball again. When you're playing in these kind of short boundaries, when you're playing in these kind of small grounds, you need to keep changing the ball every other delivery. So it's hard work for the umpires as well. So they've got another ball here, and I think they're ready to go. Well, the ball has been thrown back into the stadium there. It's gone onto the roads. That 6 from Rutherford. Such a strong hitter of the ball. You cannot bowl it in the slot to these batters. Second ball of the over coming up. That's wide outside the off stump. Rutherford drives it away towards deep extra covers and picks up another single. Liam Livingstone is back on strike. He has also hit 2 sixes so far. Slow ball. That's a good delivery. Cut away by Livingston towards deep extra covers and picks up another single. Surely 200 is on the cards from here. Batters are so strong these days. 200 is on the cards. They need to post at least 220 from here. Because I'm telling you, 220 can be chased down at this venue as well. And Sharjah Warriors also have the batting to chase it down. T20 cricket at its best these days. Fourth ball of the over coming up. That's a full delivery. Rutherford drives it down the ground. It's in the air. Down towards long off. And Rutherford picks up another single. So Livingston is back on strike. 2 more deliveries left in this over. Slow ball goes for the cut. It's given as a wide actually. Maybe 2 wide outside the off stump. Dinesh Karthik is not happy. But it's always touch and go, isn't it, with that wide line outside the off stump. It's given as a wide. So Netravalkar has to reload that one again. Slow ball again, cut away by Livingston, straight to covers, and they don't take the single. It's a dot ball from Netravalkar. He's using that slow ball to good effect. The first ball was pace on, was there in the hitting arc for Rutherford. That disappeared onto the roads. But ever since then, he's bowled that slow ball really well. The last ball of the over coming up. Another slow ball and another cut shot from Livingston, this time towards deep extra covers, and picks up another single to finish the over. It's a good comeback from Netravalkar there after conceding the 6. Still 11 runs came from that over. And the Abu Dhabi Knight Riders are 145 for 3 after 14 overs. So Dwayne Pretorius is back into the attack now. This partnership is starting to look a little dangerous here. Can Pretorius break the partnership? Liam Livingston is on strike. Oh, that's full. That's smashed by Livingston. It's in the gap. Deep extra covers will come around. That's good fielding. Again, a couple of runs to start the over. Second ball of the over. That's a full delivery. Sliced away. That'll run away for 4, I think. Yes, it does. Sliced past point. And Livingston picks up another boundary. 150 comes up for the Abu Dhabi Knight Riders in just 14.2 overs. Nothing wrong with that delivery actually, but a really good shot there, slicing it away to the fence. Well, that's too wide. Too wide from Pretoria. Livingston was even looking for the run, but Dinesh Karthik is there in time to stop the ball. So, in fact, it's not given as a wide. That is a surprise. I thought that was too wide outside the off stump. Even Liam Livingston is surprised there. It's always touch and go with the umpires. Can't argue much. They'll give certain wides. They will give certain dot balls. So, in fact, they have given it as a wide now. What is happening here? First, he said that it's a dot ball. I think one of the late wide calls you'll ever see in cricket. Took eternity to call it a wide. That's a full toss, and Livingston goes massive. That is huge. Another one out of the stadium. Oh my goodness! And they need to increase the boundary size, I think, at Sharjah. This is unacceptable. Can't have so many balls out of the stadium. The people in the roads are in danger. Watch out. This time he swings again, slices it past point for 4. So either he's hitting it leg side or he's slicing it away. This is the best we know of Liam Livingston. Finally delivering with the bat. Two more deliveries left in this over. Why didn't he play like this in the previous IPL season for RCB? That's too wide. This time it's immediately signaled as a wide. Umpire didn't take much time this time. Given as a wide. So Pretorius has to reload that one again. And why didn't Liam Livingston play like this in the previous IPL season when he played for RCB? He was totally out of form in the previous IPL season. And now we are seeing the best of Liam Livingston, we all know. Oh, that's a slow ball, swings and misses. That's a good delivery from Pretorius. Another dot ball. So last ball of the over coming up. It's an expensive over from Pretorius. That's cut away. It's in the gap. Deep extra covers does well. Another single to finish the over. 18 runs came from that over. And the Abu Dhabi Knight Riders are 164 for 3 after 15 overs. And it's also the time for the strategic timeout. So what a partnership this is turning out to be between Liam Livingstone and Sharfin Rutherford. Is taking the game away from the Sharjah Warriors. That definitely they are pushing above 200 here from this situation. Partnership of 76 runs from just 33 balls between Sharfin Rutherford and Liam Livingstone. Two of the most underrated batters in T20 cricket, it has to be said. I mean, Rutherford and Liam Livingstone, we have seen plenty of both of them in T20 cricket, yet we still underrate them because of their inconsistency. We still have batters like Brandon McMillan, Andre Russell and Sunil Narine to come after this for batting. They are all capable hitters. So Adil Rashid is back into the attack, into his last over now. Liam Livingstone on strike, fellow countryman, bowling to fellow countryman, and Livingstone comes down the wicket and heads it down the ground to long on and picks up another single to start the over. Rutherford on strike, quicker ball, that's cut away straight to covers and Rutherford picks up another single. I don't think the Sharjah Warriors will mind singles at this stage. They want boundary. The Abu Dhabi Knight Riders need boundaries if they want to cross 200. Current run rate is 10.83. That's cut away again by Livingstone, straight to covers. Another dot ball. Tossed up, driven again towards deep extra covers, and Livingstone picks up another single. So 3 runs have come from this over, still 2 balls left. Sharfin Rutherford is back on strike. Oh, that's a wide down the leg side. Wide given by the umpire. So Adil Rashid has to reload that one again. Quicker ball, punched away by Rutherford towards covers and picks up another single. So last ball of the over coming up. Last ball of the over. Tossed up again and Livingstone drives it down the ground to long off and picks up another single to finish the over. So really good over from Adil Rashid. He finishes with 2 for 31 in his 4 overs. 6 runs came from that over. And the Abu Dhabi Knight Riders are 170 for 3 after 16 overs. So Tim Southee is back into the attack and single first ball from Liam Livingstone. This partnership now 83 from 40 balls between Sharfin Rutherford and Liam Livingstone. Second ball of the over. Rutherford looks to pull it away. Trademark pull shot, but doesn't get hold of it. Towards mid-on. And Rutherford picks up another single. Third ball of the over coming up. Slow ball, that's smashed away by Livingstone towards deep extra covers and picks up just another single. 3 singles in this over, still 3 balls left. Three more deliveries left in this over. Slow ball, it goes offside over extra covers. Doesn't get hold of it. Again, 1 bounce to deep extra covers. Saudi was asking. Maybe he was thinking that there was a catching opportunity there, but not to be. Rutherford picks up another single. Livingstone is back on strike now. Good over here from Saudi. Just 4 runs coming from this over. Exactly what the Sharjah Warriors want. And now goes big. This is gone all the way. That's massive. Again out of the stadium, is it? No, just about insiders. Excellent fielding there at deep mid-wicket. Wow. What a stop that is by the deep mid-wicket fielder. I thought that was sailing over. But the fielder has done extremely well to stop the 6. We're going to have a look at that. Flying high and pulling the ball back in. That is one hell of an effort there from the fielder at deep mid-wicket. You won't see much better than that. Jumping high and then pulling it back in. So just a single for Livingstone. He saved 5 runs for his team there. And what an over this is from Saudi. Last ball of the over. Rutherford goes again. He hasn't timed it, has he? Has he timed it well enough? No, he hasn't. He's almost put down by Tim David. Oh, would you believe it? Tim David, one of the safest pair of hands, has put it down. At long off. You won't see easier catches than that. Tim David is such a safe fielder. How did he put that down? Single to finish the over. Excellent over from Saudi. 6 runs came from that over. He's bowled the slow balls really well. 6 runs came from that over. And the Abu Dhabi Knight Riders are 176 for 3 after 17 overs. So 3 overs left in this innings as Saurabh Netravalkar is back into the attack and starts with a wide. Has to reload that one again. Getting his line a little bit wayward there. Rutherford is a big hitter of the ball. First ball of the over coming up from Netravalkar. Slow ball, driven in the air, and it eludes the fielder at covers, finds the gap, finds the boundary. Much needed boundary for the Abu Dhabi Knight Riders. Sharfin Rutherford picked the gap beautifully, beating the fielder at covers, and picks up his third boundary in this innings. The third ball of the over coming up. That's driven again. It's in the gap again. Deep extra covers as well. Good fielding. And Rutherford picks up another couple of runs. Fantastic running between the wickets there from Rutherford. Another slow ball, but I think too wide. Too wide outside the off stump. It's not given as a wide, it's given as a dot ball. Oh, very touch and go actually. The umpires take an eternity to give it a wide these days. Another dot ball from Netravalkar. So 3 more deliveries left in this over. Slow ball again, swings and misses. That's beautiful bowling. Keeping it outside the off stump. And another dot ball from Netravalkar. The last few overs have been really good from the Sharjah Warriors. Are they looking to restrict the Abu Dhabi Knight Riders below 200? They've just gone quiet a little bit the last few overs from these two batters. Comes down the wicket, goes high in the air. This could be a catching opportunity. Fielder takes the catch at long off. And another wicket goes down here. This was always on the cards. The pressure was building. Too many dot balls, too many quiet overs. Rutherford looking to play the big shot there. Mistimed it completely. And a simple catch down at long off. Fantastic bowling from Saurabh Netravalkar. Gets rewarded with a wicket. And the Abu Dhabi Knight Riders lose their fourth one. So Sharfin Rutherford is gone after scoring 45 runs from 27 balls, and the Abu Dhabi Knight Riders are 183 for 4 after 17.5 overs. So the new batter to the crease now for the Abu Dhabi Knight Riders is the recently retired Andre Russell. He recently retired from the IPL. Once a Knight Rider, always a Knight Rider. Now playing for Abu Dhabi Knight Riders. Any KKR fans out there? The last ball of the over coming up from Netravalkar. Andre Russell on strike. Slow ball. Cut away by Dreras. Towards deep point. Oh, good fielding. That's good fielding at deep point. And gets off the mark with a couple of runs to finish the over. The 9 runs came from that over. And the Abu Dhabi Knight Riders are 185 for 4 after 18 overs. So 2 overs left in this innings and Abu Dhabi Knight Riders looking to push towards 200. So Tim Southey now is bowling the penultimate over and Liam Livingston starts with a single here. Gives the strike back to Andre Russell. Second ball of the over coming up. And Russell goes down the ground, flat bats it, that's 6. Straight down the ground, hits the side screen on the full. And Andre Russell is off with his first 6 in this innings. Picked the slow ball really well and deposits it down the ground. The third ball of the over coming up. Goes again, but this time pulls it away past mid-wicket. So deep mid-wicket comes round as well. And Russell picks up another couple of runs. Three more deliveries left in this over. That's too wide. Too wide. Will be given as a wide, I think. Yes, it is a wide. So Saudi has to reload that one again. Ten runs have come from this over. Still 3 balls left. That's a short ball. Russell lets it go. It's given as a wide again. Pressure on Saudi here. I was looking for the wide line Yorker. That was a wide. Wide line slow ball. That was a wide. And now a bouncer, which is also called as a wide. So Saudi has to reload again. 11 runs have come from this over. Still 3 balls left. Definitely Abu Dhabi Knight Riders are going to score about 200 from here, and there's still 9 balls left in this innings. They can push towards 210, 220 probably. Slow balls, heaved away leg side, a little bit of an inside edge towards deep mid wicket, and Russell picks up another single. So 2 more deliveries left in this over. Liam Livingston is back on strike. Slow ball. Livingston smashes it. Offside. Oh, good fielding at long off. Livingston will pick up another couple of runs. Moves to 49 now. 49 from just 31 deliveries. "14 runs have come from this over. Still 1 ball left. They are scoring about 200 here, Abu Dhabi Knight Riders. The last ball of the over. Slow ball, swings it down the ground. Livingston. Long on comes around, does well. Another single to finish the over. 200 comes up for the Abu Dhabi Knight Riders. Liam Livingston brings up his half century. He's been going through a rough patch for quite a long time now. I think this half century will give him quite a lot of confidence. 50 from just 32 balls with 2 boundaries and 3 sixers at a strike rate of 156.25. And the Abu Dhabi Knight Riders are 200 for 4 after 19 overs. So last over of the innings. Dwayne Pretoria is bowling the last over. Starts with a wide. Has to reload that one again. And this time Livingston goes big. Clears long off. That's all the way. Now that he's completed his half century, he'll play with a little bit more freedom. A 6 from Liam Livingston. The second ball of the over. Goes again, offside. Will that race away? No, deep point comes around. That's good fielding at deep point. Another couple of runs for Liam Livingston. The third ball of the over coming up. That shot is smashed down the ground for 6. Over long on. You can't bowl there to Liam Livingston. Picks the length up and deposits it. Over long on for 6. Second 6 in this over. They've moved to 215 now, the Abu Dhabi Knight Riders, with still 3 balls left. "15 runs have come from this over already. Still 3 balls left. Pretorius has been taken to the cleaners here. 13 boundaries and 13 sixes in this innings already. They're still not done yet. Full toss, goes again. But I don't know whether he's got distance. Yes, I think. Clears long off. And a third maximum in this over. Consecutive sixes as well. What an innings this is turning out to be from Liam Livingston. Oh, did RCB even release him now? We start to wonder. Well, what has happened there? 3 consecutive sixes from Liam Livingstone. And what a last over this is turning out to be. A huge over, 27 from the over. And still 1 ball left, once again in the slot. Livingstone is just smashing it everywhere now. 227 for 4, last ball of the innings coming up. Full toss, goes again, that's massive. Out of the ground and again. 4 sixes in a row. And what a last over this is, 5 sixes in the last over. 33 runs came from that last over. And the Abu Dhabi Knight Riders finished their 20 overs on a mammoth 233 for 4 at the end of their 20 overs. Liam Livingstone finishes with 82 not out from 38 balls with 2 boundaries and 8 maximums, if you don't mind. What an innings this has been. Pretorius finishes with unforgettable bowling figures, 1 for 69 in his 4 overs. And the Sharjah Warriors will take some getting this. It's a mammoth target. No, not going to be easy at all for the Sharjah Warriors. Earlier, Sharfin Rutherford played a fantastic knock as well with the bat. And a 95-run partnership between Sharfin Rutherford and Liam Livingstone brought things back on track for the Abu Dhabi Knight Riders. And then Liam Livingstone, who has been going through a rough patch for quite a long time, comes to the party tonight and scores 82 runs from just 38 balls. 33 runs coming in that last over, and unfortunately Sharjah Warriors have not had a good day with the ball today. So the Sharjah Warriors will need 234 runs to win from their full quota of 20 overs. We'll be back again. In fact, it also brings up the 50-run partnership there between Andre Russell and Liam Livingstone. A partnership of 50 from just 13 deliveries. Some big chaos towards the end there. So it's going to be an interesting run chase. Can the Sharjah Warriors give a fight? They need 234 runs to win this match from their full quota of 20 overs. We'll be back again shortly to cover the run chase. Until then, please stay tuned. So hi guys, welcome back again. Sharjah Warriors are 9 without loss after 2.4 overs. Johnson Charles still not off the mark. Tom Collar Cadmore thankfully is ready and he is batting. Only one boundary has been hit in this innings. It's a big target, this 234. It's not an easy target to chase down. The last over from Dwayne Pretorius going for 33 runs might hurt the Sharjah Warriors. Fifth ball of the over from Ajay Kumar. Oh, that's uppercut past third man, and that's 4. Second boundary for Tom Collar Cadmore. It was a short and wide delivery and beautifully uppercut past the fielder at third man. So last ball of the over. That's a good Yorker. Tom Collar Cadmore digs it out towards mid-wicket. And another dot ball to finish the over. Excellent over from Ajay Kumar. Despite conceding the boundary, just 7 runs came from that over. And the Sharjah Warriors are 13 without loss after 3 overs. So on the same stage, Abu Dhabi Knight Riders were 21 for 1. Sharjah Warriors are 13 without loss. They really need momentum if they want to chase this down. Ollie Stone is continuing into his second over. Stops in his follow through. Johnson Charles is on strike. Johnson Charles looking to get off the mark. He's faced 5 deliveries so far. Gives himself room, smashes it through the covers for 4. So immediately after I came back, Johnson Charles decided to get off the mark. He picks up his first boundary in this innings. Caressing it through the covers. So a boundary to start the over and pressure on Ollie Stone. Slight delay in play here. Maybe they are adjusting the fields. I think Johnson Charles got the length he wanted there. He gave himself room and smashed it. They need plenty more of that. Required run rate is already 12.89. Imagine like 17 overs, around 220 runs to chase. It's never easy. You need to go after every delivery. Second ball of the over coming up. And Charles swings leg side. It's in the air. Oh, and it goes one bounce into the fence towards deep mid wicket. Oh, in fact, it's gone all the way. All the way for 6. The ball boy did a good job returning the ball back. So 4 and a 6 from Johnson Charles and a great start to this over for the Sharjah Warriors. Oh, goes for the cut again, but not able to make connection. This time was much closer to the body. Johnson Charles didn't get the room to free his arms. And another dot ball from Ollie Stone. So 3 more deliveries left in this over. Goes again, but this time it's straight up in the air. This could be a catching opportunity. Fielder takes the catch at mid-off. Simple catch. And Charles has to go. He was looking for a boundary every delivery, which is exactly what Sharjah Warriors need. But completely mistimed it there. And Ollie Stone strikes for the Abu Dhabi Knight Riders. It was in the slot actually for Charles to hit it. But it's just that he mistimed it. Alex Hales completing the catch at mid-off. So the first wicket goes down for the Sharjah Warriors. Johnson Charles departs after scoring 10 runs from 9 balls. And the Sharjah Warriors are 23 for 1 after 3.4 overs. So 2 more deliveries left in this over. Tom Abel is the new batter to the crease for the Sharjah Warriors. And that's punched away straight to point. Good fielding at point. And another dot ball. 10 runs have come from this over, including the wicket of Johnson Charles. So last ball of the over coming up. Tom Abel on strike. Goes for the scoop. Gets it towards deep fine leg. And that'll run away for 4. Very clever shot there from Tom Abel. The second ball which he faces. Goes for the scoop shot. And gets it towards the fence for 4. So 14 runs came from that over, including the wicket of Johnson Charles. And the Sharjah Warriors are 27 for 1 after 4 overs. Still a lot of work to do. Another 207 runs needed from the last 16 overs. Ajay Kumar continuing into the attack. And Tom Collar Cadmore hits it away. Picks up another single to start the over. This time it's a wide down the leg side. It's gone past the keeper as well. And into the boundary for 4. Will it be 4 wides? Yes, it is 4 wides. Bonus runs for Sharjah Warriors. Ajay Kumar missing his line there. 5 extra runs for the Sharjah Warriors. 5 extra runs to the total. This time a little bit of an inside edge. It didn't go onto the stumps. Just about missing the stumps. And another dot ball from Ajay Kumar. Six runs have come from this over already. Still 4 more deliveries left. The highest ever total chased down at the DP World IL T20 came in 2023. 241 chased down by the MI Emirates. against Desert Vipers. So these kind of totals have been chased down before. That's a slow ball defended down the ground and picks up another single. Tom Collar Cadmore is back on strike. Cadmore gives himself room, and a good Yorker from Ajay Kumar, flicked away by Tom Collar Cadmore towards long on and picks up another single. Ajay Kumar is bowling some good Yorkers here, getting it right in the block hole. Required run rate is 12.98. It will only increase with every quiet over from the Abu Dhabi Knight Riders. Tom Abel is back on strike. That's back of the length, flicked away again by Tom Abel towards mid-wicket and picks up another quick single. 9 runs have come from this over, still 1 ball left. So last ball of the over. Oh, swings and misses. Another beautiful slow ball to finish the over. Dot ball to finish that over. 9 runs came from that over. And the Sharjah Warriors are 36 for 1 after 5 overs. So a little shaky start here from the Sharjah Warriors. They need plenty of boundaries. Sunil Narayan is the new bowler into the attack now for the Abu Dhabi Knight Riders. If it is a Knight Riders team, you can bet that Andre Russell and Sunil Narayan will be part of it. In any league for that matter, even in the IPL as well. Tom Abel is on strike here. Sunil Narayan over the wicket. Oh, Abel goes for reverse sweep, appeal for BW, and the finger goes up. Narayan strikes straight away. Went for the reverse sweep to a straight delivery. And I think that should be adjacent enough. They're going to have a discussion with each other whether to go for the review or not. And they are going for the review here. So we need to have a look at this one, but I think that's adjacent enough. What a way to start for Sunil Narayan. First ball of his spell. He picks up a wicket. The legend for a reason. You need to have a look at this one upstairs, but I think this is going to be, unless the impact is outside the line, this has to be out. I'll check whether there's any bat involved. I don't think there's any bat involved in that. There doesn't appear to be any bat involved. We'll move to ball tracking. Pitching outside off, impact in line. Wickets hitting. So Narayan gets a wicket. The decision will stay as out. The decision will remain out. Yes, the finger goes up once again and Tom Abel has to go. What a way to start a spell for Sunil Narayan. Straight away picks up the wicket. The second wicket goes down for Sharjah Warriors. Tom Abel is gone after scoring a run of ball 6. And Sharjah Warriors in a lot of trouble. 36 for 2 after 5.1 overs. Sharjah Warriors playing at home today are struggling here. A huge run chase of 234. And they've lost 2 wickets early inside the power play. And now the new batter to the crease is a destructive Tim David. Can he make a difference today? We saw Liam Livingston perform with the bat for the Abu Dhabi Knight Riders. Tim David is an equally big hitter. He's an equally powerful big hitter. Can he make a difference in this run chase? They need a magical knock from here. Required run rate is 13.35. Second ball of the over coming up. Oh, that spins back in. So many years Sunil Narayan has been bowling this delivery. Still, batters are not able to read him. Fantastic piece of bowling. Third ball of the over coming up. Oh, looking to flick it away. Gets it on the pads. He'll pick up one leg bias. And gives a strike to Tom Catmore as well. I think Tom Abel was looking to accelerate. Was looking to play some cheeky shots, but not against Sunil Narayan. You cannot. Sunil Narayan is so accurate. Ball stump to stump. Very tough to play those reverse sweeps against him. Again, that's punched down the ground by Tom Catmore and picks up another single. In fact, that Tim David, he caught off the mark with a single. I thought it was one leg bias. Maybe there was bat involved in that. So 2 more deliveries left in this over. And he gives himself room. Tim David goes over covers. And that'll run away for 4. That is exactly what Tim David can do. Exactly what he's known for. Taking on Sunil Narayan and succeeding in doing so. So last ball of the over coming up. Gives himself room again, drives it down the ground to long off towards covers and picks up another single to finish the over. 7 runs came from that over, including the wicket of Tom Abel, and the power play has been completed. Sharjah Warriors are 43 for 2 after 6 overs. So I need a Tim David special today for Sharjah Warriors. (43 for 2 in 6 overs. Piyush Chawla is the new bowler into the attack now for the Abu Dhabi Knight Riders. Quality leg spinner, experienced as well. Tim David is on strike. Chawla coming over the wicket to Tim David. Tossed up. David goes big. He's launched it. That's massive. That's out of the stadium. Oh, you need to have a look at where the ball has gone. That's out of the stadium. Tossed up. You only need to bowl it in a slot. They all know what Tim David can do with that. Picks up his first 6 in this innings. New balls, please. Whenever Tim David plays those shots, the Tim David show has begun here in Sharjah. This is exactly what he can do. Such a dangerous player towards these middle overs. Second ball of the over. Flatter delivery. Flicked away by Tim David. Towards deep square leg. In fact, it's racing away for 4. Yes, it is. No one there at deep square leg. Just a gentle flick. It's raced away for 4. 6 followed by a 4. 50 comes up for Sharjah Warriors in just 6.2 overs. Fasten your seatbelts when Tim David is batting like this. Another quicker delivery and Tim David flicks it away towards mid-wicket and picks up another single. Tim David is coming fresh off a match-winning knock in the Abu Dhabi T10 League final in which Delhi Bulls won the trophy. He scored 98 runs in the final, 98 not out. Took down every single bowler. So he's fresh from that knock. Can be very, very dangerous. This is similar to a T20 equation. This is a similar equation to a T10 equation. Oh, Collar Catmore comes down the wicket and gets dumped. So Tom Collar Catmore looking to find the boundaries from the other end, but comes down the wicket, misses it altogether, easy stumping. So Chawla gets his revenge, gets the wicket which he wanted. An expensive start to the over, but he'll be relieved at least, has something to smile about. And Tom Collar Catmore has to make the long walk back. So the third wicket goes down here for Sharjah Warriors. And the Knight Riders still ahead in this game. Still a long way to go for the Sharjah Warriors. Tom Collar Catmore is gone after scoring 14 runs from 18 balls. And the Sharjah Warriors are 54 for 3 after 6.4 overs. And it's also the time for the strategic timeout. So 54 for 3 now after 8.4 overs. Sikandar Raza is the new batter to the crease for the Sharjah Warriors. 2 more deliveries left in this over. We come to the end of the strategic timeout. They need something special from these two batters now. The required run rate has gone somewhere else. That's flicked away by Sikandar Raza. Gets off the mark with a single. Required run rate is 13.59. Tim David has to play this like a T10 match. No doubt about that. The last ball of the over. Oh, that's too wide, I think. Too wide outside the off stump. It's given as a wide. So Piyush Chawla has to reload that one again. The last ball of the over. Oh, has bowled him! 2 in the over for Piyush Chawla. He's turned this game on its head. There's the big wicket of Tim David as well. Went on the back foot, was looking to pull it away, and has lost his off stump in the process. So an over which started with 6 and 4, the over which started with 6 and 4 has finished with a 2-wicket over. And now Sharjah Warriors 4 down and are staring towards defeat. This is what has to be said. Tim David is gone after scoring 16 runs from 8 balls, and the Sharjah Warriors in all sorts of trouble, 56 for 4 after 7 overs. So 13 runs came from that over. Well, they are checking something here, whether the keeper's gloves was in front of the stumps. But if he's bowled him, that shouldn't matter, isn't it? Tim David was walking back. The keeper's gloves, has it dislodged the stumps? Oh my God, this could be a huge moment here. This is Tim David. Oh no, it's given as a no ball. What have you done? The wicket keeper has put his gloves in front of the stumps. There's no ball, free hit. Tim David has survived. Goodness gracious me. What a costly mistake this is for the Abu Dhabi Knight Riders. Dear oh dear. Michael Pepper behind the stumps. You got to be careful with these. The free hit delivery coming up. Tim David is still there for Sharjah Warriors. Here comes the free hit. Swung leg side. David towards deep mid wicket. Can only pick up a single to finish the over. So the free hit hasn't costed much. 15 runs came from that over. And the Sharjah Warriors are 58 for 4. Sharjah Warriors are 58 for 3 after 7 overs. It's got to be 58 for 3 actually. It's not 58 for 4, it's 58 for 3. Hopefully they'll change it. Because since David got out, I think it was updated as 4. They've lost only 3 wickets. Sharjah Warriors. Now how costly is that mistake going to be? Because Tim David is still there. It still caused destruction. There is a rule, the keeper's gloves shouldn't be in front of the stumps when the bowler until the ball has arrived. That is a very, very costly mistake. And now Sunil Narine is continuing into his second over. Oh, that's flicked away. Maybe it's gone off the pads. And Sikandar Raza will pick up another single to start the over. Tim David is on strike. It's smashed down the ground towards long off and picks up another single. Sikandar Raza. Sikandar Raza is back on strike. This time it's driven down the ground again. Another single for Raza. So 4 singles in this over. David pulls it away leg side. There is deep square leg. So just a single for Tim David. Required run rate now above 14. The Sharjah, Abu Dhabi Knight Riders are on top at this stage. Last ball of the over. And it's driven down the ground by Sikandar Raza towards long on and picks up another single to finish the over. 6 runs came from that over, and the Sharjah Warriors are 64 for 3 after 8 overs. The Sharjah Warriors need to accelerate, going around very slowly. Required run rate close to 15 now. As we see another single here to start the over from Sikandar Raza. Piyush Chawla continuing into his second over. Tim David is back on strike. Required run rate 14.28. Considering that Tim David has played the Abu Dhabi T10 League, these kind of equations are possible in T10. David goes big. Just a matter of time. But the fielder, I think it's gone over. Gone all the way for 6. He needed that shot. Tim David backed himself to clear the boundary. Just about clearing deep mid-wicket. Picks up his second 6 in this innings. So third ball of the over. Goes again. This is massive. This will go all the way. This is a comfortable save. Is it taken? No, it's not. It's gone over. Oh, I thought that was sailing over for 6. Just teasing the fielder at deep mid-wicket. And it's gone all the way for 6. Back-to-back 6s from Tim David. That's tossed up. David goes again. How far has this gone? Plenty long enough. 3 6s in a row from Tim David. This was tossed up outside the off stump. Tim David backed himself anyways to clear the boundary. 3 6s in a row. And is there some hope for the Sharjah Warriors? 19 runs from this over so far. This is the destructive version of Tim David. We saw destructive Livingston earlier today, and now Tim David is joining in. Oh, it's a flatter delivery driven by Tim David towards deep extra covers and picks up another single. With so much T20 cricket being played these days, so much T10 cricket being played these days, teams just back themselves to chase these totals down. Cricket is evolving so much, growing so much. Last ball of the over. Raza flicks it away. Sikandar Raza is happy playing the second fiddle. Picks up another single to finish the over. 21 runs came from that over. And Sharjah Warriors are 85 for 3 after 9 overs. So at this same stage, the Abu Dhabi Knight Riders were 81 for 2. Sharjah Warriors are 85 for 3. This is that last over from Dwayne Pretorius, which went for 33 runs. Maybe that will cost the Sharjah Warriors. Because if they had restricted Abu Dhabi Knight Riders to just 200 or 210, it's still chaseable actually. T20 cricket has become so competitive these days. It's only going to get even more competitive in the future as well. Sunil Narayan continuing into the attack and starts with a good delivery. Dot ball to start the over. And this time Sikandar Raza plays it away. Picks up another single. So for now Sikandar Raza happy to take the single. Give the strike to Tim David because he is the aggressor. Third ball of the over coming up. That's pulled away by Tim David towards deep mid wicket. They're going to push for 2, are they? No, they are not. Just a single for Tim David. The required run rate is 14 now. They need to go, they need to accelerate here. Both these batters. Sikandar Raza also needs to play some big shots. It's not enough for Tim David. He can't do it all alone. He needs support from the other end. That's guided away towards short third man as a dot ball. Valuable dot ball from Sunil Narayan. Excellent bowling. Just 2 runs have come from this over. Still 2 balls left. This time he gives himself room. Flicks it away towards deep square leg. And Sikandar Raza picks up another single. So just 3 runs have come from this over. Still 1 ball left. Tim David is back on strike. Last ball of the over. That's another good delivery there. Flatter delivery. Tim David punches it down the ground to long on and picks up another single to finish the over. Excellent over from Sunil Narayan. He always delivers these kind of superb overs. Just 4 runs came from that over. And at the halfway mark, Sharjah Warriors are 89 for 3 after 10 overs. So 10 overs left, 145 needed for the Sharjah Warriors. Considering that so much T10 cricket is being played these days, it should be possible. David goes big again. That is massive. It's gone all the way for 6. George Garton, the new bowler, into the attack and greeted to the crease with a Tim David special there. Can't bowl it in the slot to him. Tim David is so strong. 6 to start the over. This is the thing with Tim David actually, and now the pressure is building, so they have to keep playing their shots. The Sharjah Warriors, Tim David now moves to 46 from just 19 balls. Just rewind back to that mistake committed by the wicket keeper where he put the gloves in front of the stumps. That's a full delivery and David hits it down the ground to long on and picks up another single. The required run rate still 14.28. I mean, if there was no T10 tournament, I would easily say that Abu Dhabi Knight Riders will win this game. But Tim David has played that T10 tournament. He has stared bowlers apart there as well. So that is why maybe there's still a small hope. Just maybe. As Raza goes big, it's only high in the air. Could be out, I think. Yes, it is. Catch taken at long off. And George Garton strikes. Didn't get the timing on it. Sikandar Raza has been playing second fiddle to Tim David all this while. But this time though, skies it in the air. And a very good catch by Liam Livingston down at long off. So Garton gets his revenge. Sikandar Raza has to go. The 4th wicket goes down for the Sharjah Warriors. Sikandar Raza is out after scoring 8 runs from 11 balls. And Sharjah Warriors are 96 for 4 after 10.3 overs. So Dinesh Karthik is the new batter to the crease for the Sharjah Warriors. A huge task on his hands. 138 runs needed from the last 57 balls. Dinesh Karthik has retired from all formats, has retired from the IPL, and is now exploring all the leagues around the world. That's a good delivery from George Garton. Dinesh Karthik plays it out. Another dot ball. That's short. It's pulled away by Karthik. That's gone one bounce into the boundary for 4 towards deep square leg. So Dinesh Karthik straight away off the mark with a boundary. A short ball from George Garton and put away. 100 comes up for the Sharjah Warriors. So 11 runs have come from this over, although Garton has picked up the wicket of Raza. Last ball of the over, full toss, could be a no ball I think for West High. Pulled away towards deep mid wicket. They'll have a look at the umpire. West High, is it a no ball? Tim David is asking for it. He doesn't get it, I think, or does he? Is it a no ball or not? Well, there's still no clarity whether it's a no ball or not. Tim David is asking. The umpire hasn't signalled anything. What is happening here? George Garton is wiping the ball. Is the over completed or not? They're going to have a look at whether it's a no ball or not. I think that's above waist. I think that's above waist high, isn't it? They're checking for the no ball here. That should be above waist high, isn't it? Clearly above waist high. Is it dipping? I think. Maybe the ball is dipping. They're checking. It's given as a no ball. So no ball it is and a free hit. Oh dear, oh dear. No ball plus the single. Now a free hit. Tim David is going to be on strike. And what a big over this is. 13 runs from this over. Free hit delivery coming up. Can Tim David find the sixer here? So here we go. Free hit delivery coming up. And David goes big. Has he got it all the way? Yes, he has. All the way for 6. In the slot from Garton. And David deposits it over long on. The extra delivery has costed him big time. 19 runs came from that over, including the wicket of Sikandar Raza. And Sharjah Warriors are 108 for 4 after 11 overs. So 9 overs left, 126 runs needed. It also brings up a half century for Tim David. 53 from just 21 balls. We've seen another Tim David masterclass. Greeted to a Tim David masterclass. He's at his peak now. Peaking at the right time, that has to be said. And another bowling change here. Andre Russell is the new bowler into the attack now for the Abu Dhabi Knight Riders. You look at Tim David there, 2 boundaries and 6 maximums at a strike rate of 252.38. Outstanding knock. So here's Andre Russell. Dinesh Karthik on strike. Has bowled him inside edge onto the stumps. And Dinesh Karthik has to go. He's chopped it back on. So whilst Tim David is striking it well at the other end, he's running out of partners. 5th wicket goes down. Sharjah Warriors have lost half their side now. There was a straight delivery there. I think Karthik was looking to turn it away on the onside. Or maybe flick it away. I don't know what kind of a shot he was trying. But he's got an inside edge back onto the off stump. And the Knight Riders strike again. Russell straight away into the attack, picks up the wicket. Dinesh Karthik is out after scoring 5 runs from 4 balls. And Sharjah Warriors are 108 for 5 after 11.1 overs. So Dwayne Pretorius is the new batter to the crease, another big hitter of the ball. And need plenty of big hits now. Required run rate 14.26. They need something more from Tim David today. And that's played away by Pretorius. Gets off the mark with a single. 125 needed from 52 balls. It's looking like a lost cause, but it can be chased down if they need one big over, maybe a 30-run over. I know I'm asking too much. Andre Russell has this knack of picking up wickets. He's done it again. And now Tim David is on strike. That's a full delivery. It's flicked down the ground towards deep mid-wicket. And David picks up another single. Full toss, Pretorius hits it straight. Russell has slipped on his feet. Long on comes round. Does well with his footwork. Would you believe it? Stops the boundary of his foot with his foot. And another couple of runs for Dwayne Pretorius. Dwayne Pretorius has finished a lot of matches for the Guyana Amazon Warriors in the past. Well, this is a completely different scenario. You need to go bang bang continuously. 2 more deliveries left in this over. Sachin Tendulkar stand as well at the Sharjah Cricket Stadium. What a legend he was during his playing days. That's a good Yorker driven back to the bowler. Another dot ball from Russell. One more delivery left in this over. Fantastic piece of bowling from Andre Russell. It's going to be extremely tough from here for the Sharjah Warriors because the required run rate is climbing higher and higher. Last ball of the over. And Pretorius hits it down the ground. It's past the hands of Russell towards long off. And Pretorius picks up another couple of runs to finish the over. A really good over from Russell. Just 6 runs came from that over, including the wicket of Dinesh Karthik. And Sharjah Warriors are 114 for 5 after 12 overs. So 8 overs left. 120 needed for the Sharjah Warriors. So Ajay Kumar is back into the attack now for the Abu Dhabi Knight Riders. The required run rate is 15 for the Sharjah Warriors. They need a lot of big overs from here. Tim David is on strike. This over has to be big for Sharjah Warriors to get back into this game. Here's Ajay Kumar. And David goes big. That's much needed. That'll go all the way. All the way for 6. In the slot from Ajay Kumar. And a 6 to start the over. Much needed. Tim David provides the maximum. It's nothing new for Tim David hitting sixes like this. Second ball of the over coming up. Goes offside this time. Fielder there. Takes the catch. That's a huge one. Huge wicket there. Ajay Kumar strikes back. Conceded a 6 on the first ball. Tim David looking to go over the top of the offside. Has holed out at deep point. And it can't get bigger than this. Is this the match for the Abu Dhabi Knight Riders? The big man Tim David is walking back. He bowled it wide outside the off stump. Tim David didn't get the elevation. Didn't get the timing. And it's hit straight down the throat of deep point. One of the most important wickets he's taken in his career, I think, Ajay Kumar. Because the dangerous, the monstrous Tim David is out of here after scoring 60 runs from 24 balls. And Sharjah Warriors are 120 for 6 after 12.2 overs. So now Sharjah Warriors are losing their way here. With Tim David dismissed, it's very tough to chase this down now. And I think the Abu Dhabi Knight Riders are going to be picking up their first win in this season. Rehan Ahmed. Is it Rehan Ahmed? Sorry, Rais Ahmed is the new batter to the crease. Now, when I saw R. Ahmed, there's an Ahmed, Rehan Ahmed, one player is there in the England team. I thought he had come out to bat. Then I suddenly realized, no, it's not Rehan Ahmed. It's some other Ahmed. The Rais Ahmed is the new batter. Oh, that's another good bouncer there. And Rais Ahmed sways out of it. Another dot ball from Ajay Kumar. Rehan Ahmed is a really good player actually, but I don't know whether he's playing this ILT20 tournament. He's an upcoming youngster for England. For once I thought it was Rehan Ahmed, but no, it's Rais Ahmed. 2 more deliveries left in this over, required run rate nearing 16 now. Oh, looking to flick it away again, looking for the single, can't get it. Another dot ball. But I think Tim David's wicket might have just sealed the match for the Abu Dhabi Knight Riders. Conceded a 6 on the first ball and then came back with the wicket of Tim David. What a huge wicket at this stage. And it's looking tough from here now for Sharjah Warriors. Only 4 wickets in hand and a mountain to climb actually. Required run rate is 15.91. Last ball of the over. Another slow ball, looking to flick it away again, can't take the single. Fantastic bowling from Ajay Kumar, mixing up his pace, mixing up his lengths. 4 dot balls to finish the over. Just 6 runs came from that over, including the wicket of the monstrous Tim David. And Sharjah Warriors are 120 for 6 after 13 overs. Well, this is not T10 cricket, this is T20 cricket. I think Tim David was looking to repeat what he did in the T10 final probably. But unfortunately he got caught at deep point and maybe that is the match for Abu Dhabi Knight Riders. 7 overs left, 114. It's not easy to chase a mountain of a target like this. Dwayne Pretorius will surely try, but I think this is a lost cause for Sharjah Warriors. I mean, mathematically still possible, practically tough to chase down. With Sunil Narayan also having 1 more over left, he's into his last over. Pretorius goes big. How far? 1 bounce into the boundary for 4 towards deep mid wicket. The boundary to start the over finally. Dwayne Pretorius connecting one well. Starts the over with a boundary. This time it's cut away again by Pretorius towards deep extra covers. Good fielding and deep extra covers. And another couple of runs for Dwayne Pretorius. $108 needed from 40 balls now. That's a quicker ball and it's chipped down the ground to long on. Pretorius picks up another single. So Rais Ahmed is on strike, not Rehan Ahmed. Rehan Ahmed number 2 probably. Just kidding. Rais Ahmed is on strike. 4th ball of the over. Oh, inside edge onto the path. Appeal for LBW. Finger goes up. Was there bat in it? Was there bat involved? He's going to go for the review, isn't it? Surely. I thought there was some bat involved in that. Appeal for LBW. Finger went up. We're going to have a look upstairs at this one. Once again, outstanding bowling from Sunil Narayan. Was there bat involved in that? If there's no bat involved, then I think that's adjacent enough. So third umpire has a job to do once again. Yes, there was bat involved. A spike as the ball passes the bat. And I thought so. Immediately when I saw it, I saw bat involved in that. So decision will be reversed to not out. Yeah, not out it is. So good review from Rais Ahmed. He survives and is going to continue. 2 more deliveries left in this over. They need boundaries here, Sharjah Warriors. They're not going to get it that way again. Appeal for LBW, maybe sliding down leg. What an over this is from Sunil Narayan. Just 6 runs from this over. He's just tightening the run flow at the moment. The slight delay in play, umpire asks the bowler to wait. Yeah, now the last ball of the over coming up. Oh, again goes through the defenses, through to the keeper. They're appealing for something, I don't know, I don't quite know what they are appealing for. But 3 dot balls to finish the over, 7 runs came from that over. What a spell from Sunil Narayan. He finishes with 1 for 22 in 4 overs. And Sharjah Warriors are now 127 for 6 after 14 overs, in a lot of trouble. And it's also the time for the strategic timeout.